Capricorn, what is up, beautiful people? I hope that you're doing incredible. I hope that your hearts are smiling. I hope that there's wonderful things for you to look forward to. I hope that life is just going good. You know, I really, really do. From my heart, and I want to send you some love. You know, the world is so crazy at the moment. So I hope that you're all doing well. I hope that you're all doing good, okay? In this reading, we are going to look at March. We're going to look at love. All the things around love, what is blocking love, what is, you know, contributing to it coming, staying, leaving, what is the vibe. So Jupiter energy there with the wheel, positive things, you know, keep it quiet vibe. March seems to be a turning period for a lot of energies because I've done everybody now so far. I've done them in sequence for the zodiac wheel. So I've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Virgo is a bit on their own trip. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and now yours. And it seems like March is a big turning month. So let's see what's happening in energy. You know, obviously a general reading, so take it as it resonates. First time here, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing. And if you're coming back, I'd like to welcome you back. I'd like to thank you for your support. It means everything to me. You know, with these OSHO Zen cards, actually this month on my Facebook page, I just started basically. I have a card a day and, you know, with these different ones, all 79 of them. And before that I did Thought Tarot. So if you're interested in maybe learning, then you can check that out. There's a link for my Facebook page down below in the description. So this one is for Capricorn, dealing with a Capricorn, wherever you got Capricorn in your chart, especially in your Venus, do check it out. And the one burning question that brought you to this reading with that Thought Tarot deck, we're going to draw a card for that. So focus on that. And at the end, we're going to go to that, okay? But for now, you've got control. Yeah, from Osho Zen Tarot. And it speaks about setting your mind free. Stand up for what you want, Capricorn. Stand up for what is important to you. That is coming through super strong. I feel that for, you know, for some of you, it's like you are rising to that next level, and maybe someone that you expected to rise with you, or, you know, like a no-brainer, you know, like say you in a super connection with someone, you know, it's sort of like a bit of a no-brainer if the one goes and the other one goes with, you know, that we rise together and grow and, you know, suffer and whatever, celebrate together. But I don't know, I get a feeling here that somebody may have stabbed you in the back, possibly, you know, may have not been a good team player, basically, my beautiful Capricorns. And if any of you are going through a painful transition at the moment, from my heart, I want to send you a lot of love. I want to send you a lot of love. I do see that some of you are going through painful transitions at the moment, currently. But I can also see that you are aligning with beautiful abundance, okay? So the more you become clear about what it is that you are standing for, what is yes for you, what is definitely no for you, the more you become clear about that, the more things begin to really work in your favor more and more, okay? So you really do need to be super clear about what it is that you are saying no to, because by saying that, and not getting angry about it, but just say, you know what, I've tried this, we've tried this, we've given this a shot, you know, because I feel that for some of you, you've done everything. You've gone to counseling and you tried all sorts of things, or you did your best, and it's almost like you are trying and trying and trying, and you're the only person who's trying. The time has come to say no to that, you know. If you have maybe put a time limit on something and you say by whatever, December the 12th, or like whatever the case may be, if things are not a certain way, then I bounce, I'm out of here. You got to honor that, okay? And know that no matter what happens, that you have got what it takes to shine. But I feel for you, Capricorn, that what many of you tried to do, you probably wanted to take other people with you. You know, the whole thing about I rise, you rise. So you wanted to take other people with you. But, you know, the thing is that everybody isn't always ready for for where we are going and for what it is that we are offering. And it's not like a bad negative reflection on them specifically. It's just that, when you're not ready, you're not ready. It pretty much is what it is. And so for many of you, I get that sort of space where somebody was just not ready. Okay? And so the universe is giving you very much a thing here of, do you go or do you stay? And I feel for many of you, this is what's on your, sort of like on the forefront of your mind at the moment. Do you go or do you stay? What do you do? And the universe is saying to you, listen, you can make things work here with someone new coming in, but especially for those of you that have got someone in your life. So this can be romance, but you also want to look at the broader sense of your life. Other people, friends, family, loved ones, because all of that has an impact on our energy. And a lot of times the disagreements and the fights that we have with close relations, loved ones, friends, and those things, not even necessarily in romance, it could be indicative of what is actually causing the problems in your relationship. So what could the commonalities be there? What correlation is there? The thing that you are fighting with your loved one about, are you fighting with that same thing, with the person that you're dealing with? Or when you're in a connection, is this the sort of things, that you are typically fighting about? Because then there might be a deeper pattern that you want to look at, It's not necessarily always the other person. And I can see that you and your person, like, if the two of you can work together, this is power couple energy. You can really, really make it work. The two of you can make it work. You can unlock every single dream you ever had, regardless how crazy it is. So this is a space where spirit is letting you know that if you want to bounce, you can bounce. But if you stay, it may take a little bit of work, but you can really make things work here with someone. But not if you are dealing with someone that they only want their way, and also definitely not if you also only want your way. Because when we insist on only having our own way, what we are doing in actual fact is we are saying to the other person through our actions and our words, maybe not directly, but through all of that, we are saying that, what I want is more important than what you want. So that really doesn't work, not in a close connection where you grow something powerful. But again, you have the potential to grow something beautiful here with your person, with your significant other. The requirement for this is, it's almost like that line in Titanic that Jack says to Rose, you jump, I jump. It's that sort of thing. We jump together, we rise together. It's that sort of energy. That it's not a space of like, okay, this is something that you are definitely warned against. Because I do feel that for some of you, there might be something like this going on. So this is definitely a sense of where you don't want the space of, you take the fall for this one, I'll take the next one, baby. No. It's a full commitment. We jump together, we fall together, we rise together, we climb together, we sink together. We laugh together, we cry together. That's the vibe that you want. And this is what's available here for you. But I also feel that for many of you, it's almost like you lost yourself too much in the connection that you might currently be in. I feel mostly probably in previous connections. You don't want to do that with a new connection. All right? That you go in with that energy of like, okay, like it's almost being the unspoken rule that you take second place. No. All right? That just leads to misery and pain. Let's clarify the overall energy of this reading for my beautiful Capricorns. What is it that they need to know? What is the overall clarifying energy? So you got the Three of Wands. You got the Eight of Pentacles. So you see, you definitely can make it work with this person. And the Two of Swords. Just because you don't know how doesn't mean that you can't make it work. Not knowing how is not a no. Not knowing how is just that, not knowing how. And if that not knowing how is giving you a lot of frustration, it is giving you frustration because you actually want to make things work. You know, so if you didn't care, then you wouldn't be bothered. Okay? And so, especially for those of you that are with someone, this is the person that you want to be with. You're already in the right connection. For those of you that are not, you are in a space where you are moving towards that. Okay? Like you're moving towards each other. They coming in, you coming in. Okay? Eight of Pentacles. Starting something beautiful together, but again, step by step, together. The key sort of message that I get coming across here in your reading, and super repeating itself, Capricorn, is that you both have to be 100% into this connection. And not just into it for the good times, but into it for the long haul, for whatever twist the road takes. Okay? That is important. If you're confused, how do you know you're dealing with the right person? If you are dealing with the right person at the moment, you will both be confused as to how you make it work. So you're like, we can, but, like a whole lot of buts, you know, this yet, however, that sort of thing. And it's because there is an indication that you both want to be in this. You both want to build things together. So, you know, if they have a problem and you're 100% on board, and you have a problem and they 100% on board, that is the person that you want to be dealing with. Okay? Not somebody that's going to say, like, you know what, baby, I'm going to give you some space, and then they only reappear once everything is resolved. All right? I'm not saying that you shouldn't give them another chance, but for me personally, it's always been like, if you're going to drop me when I need you, you can leave voluntarily, but you can't come back voluntarily, you know? All right, so overall energy message from the universe for you, and then remember your one burning question. We've got the Emperor, which is Aries energy, new beginnings, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords. So there's a new start here. I must be honest with you, I do see for some of you making a new start, and a big powerful part of that new start is leaving behind a person that they're basically sort of wasting your time. All right? There might be some deception. Maybe it could be that maybe you suspect that they are sort of like, you know, pulling the dirty, pulling the nasty behind your back, but you can't prove it. That truth is coming to you. It is unceremonious. I'm sorry about that. But I feel that for some of you, you're in the space where you're like, are we going to do this? Or are we not going to do this? So it's a lot of clarity that's coming to you. So I would say for one half of you, it's the clarity that you need to be with someone, so you need to take that risk, but only if you are both fully involved. But I do see for a large number of you, it is a space where you are realizing that, you know, this cycle it's come to an end. I need to let it go. All right. And I do see you understanding that it is the best thing to do right now. So you're letting it go. There are certain things that you may not have known about a person that is coming to light. Not necessarily the most ceremonious things. And this person doesn't want to go. They don't want to leave. Like, they don't want to leave. And they may try to convince you and so forth and so forth and so forth. But the universe is just saying, be careful of what they say, because they may just tell you a whole lot of lies because they want to stay. You know, if they are serious, then in time they will find a way to prove that. Okay? Let's look at your one burning question. What is the one burning question that you may have, beautiful Capricorn? Spirit guides and guardian angels, what is it that my Capricorn needs to know? What is it that my Capricorn needs to know? What is it that they need to be aware of? Love. Oh, that's beautiful. Two of Cups. Love. So you're definitely getting love. You're definitely aligning with love. So as I said, for some of you, you may realize that you're with the right person. You may just need to, you know, sort of like have that sort of tough conversation that we need to have with people sometimes. But for many of you, there is a release of the past, that energy, even when you're not with that person anymore, that lets in the new. Someone that you are dealing with here, this could also be a jealous friend maybe, or a family member that may believe they're doing the right thing. they may have been keeping you from a love. And things are just working out for you and that person now. All right? So nothing can really keep you apart. That's beautiful. And if it resonates with you, claim it for yourself. Place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and claim it for yourself. But that's what I got. In addition to that, I hope that March is the most beautiful month of your life, Capricorn. I wish you beauty, I wish you love, I wish you light, I wish you everything fantastic and amazing. And so it is. I'll see you next week. Namaste. Bye.